Ideally, you don't find yourself needing to hit a lot of flop shots, but when that does happen to you, this is a nice concept to make that a little bit easier. I've always thought of flop shots or high lob shots as very trail-sided shots. So as a demonstration, I often show people if you were to take your lead hand and a golf ball and toss it onto the green, it's very easy to do that low and let it roll out. So if you're working on bump and runs and chip shots, I think of those as lead-sided shots. If you're trying to get the ball more airborne and you take your trail hand and you go to toss a ball up in the air, sort of like playing cornhole, you'll notice the ball obviously launches much higher and lands much softer. So I'll typically start out flop shot lessons having people try just right or trail hand only swings. And as I do this, you'll notice that the tempo is very soft and relaxed. And that when I finish, my body is facing the target, I'm balanced on my lead side, but the club just sort of flops on my shoulder. The shaft of the club gets released past my hands, and that's where a lot of the launch that this shot requires will come from. Now, you'll also be able to launch the ball up in the air a bit more if you open up the club face and if you put the ball more forwards in your stance. Those are optional if you're comfortable doing so. So as mentioned, I'll throw a ball down. I'm going to use just my right hand, my trail hand. I rotate to my finish. I stay on my lead side at the end of the swing, and the club gently rests on my shoulder. I'm then going to put my second hand on the club. I'm going to try to repeat the exact same motion. And you can see how softly those land on the green. That's essential if you find yourself short-sided in the rough. I think that'll really help you get the ball up in the air.